Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Aunt Jackie here. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be cooking some mixed greens. And the type of mixed greens I'm going to be making is going to be collard, kale, and mustard greens. That's just what I like, the combination that I like. So we have the greens here. They're already cleaned and I chopped them up. I sliced them the way that I like to have them. We're going to have red pepper. I like to put red pepper in it. Then I like to slice it like real fine. You see how fine and slim and thin that is? Like me, slim and trim. So then I like to take a couple pieces of garlic and then I chop up the garlic like nice and fine. Like, you know how you smash it and then you cut it up real fine. Because I love garlic, but everyone else, they may not like garlic the way that I love garlic. So what I do is I just take it and push it to the side. Now, mind you, everything was previously washed and clean before I even started. That's just how I roll, So then, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I like to use turkey products because I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork. That's just my preference. No, I'm not Muslim or none of that stuff. I just don't eat it. So what I use for my base, I use turkey butt, turkey tails, smoked turkey tails. That gives it a lot of flavor in, good seasoning or whatever. So then what I do is, even though it's smoked, I take it out the pack and I like to rinse it off real good. When I rinse it off real good, I just take it and put it on the cutting board. I use the whole pack because I have two bowls full of greens. One of my coworkers, she's retiring tonight. She's retiring, so they're having a retirement party for her tonight. So they asked me to make some greens, so I'm okay with that. So what you're going to do is, this is just the way that I do it. Like, everybody does it different. This is just my way. And the way that I do it, since I'm a Philly girl, it's going to be called Philly mixed greens. Hello. So then what I do is I just cut up the turkey butts. However, got to put a little bit of muscle into it. Just cut it up real good. And take it, cut it into quarter pieces or whatever. However you call it. Cut it into pieces, however you like it. You don't have to, but that's just the way I do it. To me, it tastes better when you do it that way. So then I just take it and I just cut it up, a little bit or whatever. And tastes good. But I don't have like those good knives like the chefs and stuff have. I got a simple little knife or whatever. Put a little muscle in it. My grandma from the South, so I watched her do some things in the kitchen. So I'm going to cut all of this up. Once you cut all of this up, I like to put the pot on with, the way that what I do is not put the pot on. I like to saute the meat after I cut it up. Like, put it in a pan and stuff like that and saute it into little pieces. That's just, I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to sit here and chop it up real good because, some people don't like big pieces of meat. I don't like big pieces of meat in my food. I like to chop it up, and I would say presentation is everything. That's just how I feel. Like how you present it. If you present it in a positive, good manner, I love the way that it looks. So sometimes, like when you have the turkey butts, you have like the ingrown hairs or whatever on the turkey butts. What I do is I pull them out and I rinse it off. So just check it. You can use pork, whatever you like. Give me your choice, right? So I use this pan right here. I like to cook with this pan right here. This pan is life. Oh, God, it's dripping. Lord. So I use this pan. I'm just setting it up. I'll be right there, guys. Just setting it. And then I like to use cooking oil, Crisco. You can use Crisco. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, whatever you like. I just prefer this because this, I like it. So then I just take that and I pour it in the pan. I'll bring you guys closer so you can see in a minute. I'll be right there. And let the grease get hot. Here we go. So, you let the grease get hot. And this is what I have here. I have the turkey. I have the, that's the smoked turkey butts. And then I have, oh, my cord. Alright. So then I have the, red pepper. I'm sorry. I have the smoked turkey. Then I have the, garlic. That's, you know what I like. So then I have the, oil in the pan, you know, getting hot or whatever, because I'm going to saute the turkey butts. That's just, you know, this is just the way that I do things. I personally like to do things this way. Alright, so the grease is getting hot. So what I do is I take the turkey butts and you just take it and put the pieces in a pan. I try to put it in before it gets too hot because turkey will burn. The grease will pop on you in it. That hot grease is no joke, honey. Can't stand it. So you just put the meat inside of the pan and we'll go from there. Alright. So we're gonna leave that in the pan. Let that do what it do inside the pan. Now what I do is I like to use the chili peppers. I love the chili peppers. What I do is, you know, some people don't like it too hot. So what I do is I'll take the chili peppers and, you know, open them up or whatever. Open them up a little bit and then let the seeds, shake the seeds out because it can be really hot. That's what I do. So what I do with my spatula? I don't know what I do with the spatula. Hold the spatula. Did I take it out the pan? I don't know if I took it out the pan. Oh, I guess I never took it out. Let me rinse this off. So while that's cooking, just take it and stir it around. What I do is I, you know, make sure it's like brown. I brown the meat. Because when you do that, it just tastes better to me. And what I do is I take the pepper, and then I take it and I crunch it up and pour it in the pan. You know. And then I use a little salt, season the meat, very little salt, not too much. You don't want to give too much. Just a little, just enough to give it a little flavor. Sometimes when you do a lot of salt, it's too much. So just a little, and then you can add. And I do a little pepper. A little pepper in it. And olive. Take it and spin it around. Stir it around and all that. In my videos, if you know me, you know I always have a little cocktail. You know, I enjoy a good cocktail, you know. So, I have a little something over here. I just take a sip of my drink. So guys, I'm just still simmering, still sauteing the meat or whatever. It takes a little time for it to get brown or whatever. So I'll bring the camera over so you guys can see. Can you see that? Okay, fix that. So here we go, guys. I'm just sauteing the, I told you I was going to saute the turkey butts. I just like to make it brown and, you know, saute it. This is just the way that I do it. My grandma, she taught me how to make them, but the way that she do it is it's similar, but it's a little different. Because she used, like, you know, ham hocks and, you know, the porky pork. I ain't with all that. So what I do is I just, because when we add the meat, like I like the meat to be flavorful. So that's why I add my seasonings right now. Some of it. You know what I mean? Because then when you cooking, well, when I'm cooking, what I do is I add seasons as needed. You know what I mean? Like I add a little bit there now, and if I need to add some more later, I will. So what I do is I take it and I, you know, saute it. It's getting brown, so it's almost ready for the greens. So I just, you know, keep cooking it until it gets brown, which is beautiful. You see how pretty it is, brown like that. I just keep cooking it until it's like that. And then I'll eventually add the greens or whatever. So here we are, guys. The meat is brown the way that I like it to be. Like it's nice and brown, not burnt, but you know, nice and brown or whatever. So I take it and I stir it around. And after I stir it around, you know, it's ready for the greens. So what I do is I just, you know, add the greens to it or whatever. You know, you want to reduce the heat because you don't want the greens to burn. Add the greens. It's a lot of greens. Yes, it's a lot. I'm cooking for a lot of people. So you add the greens, and once you add the greens, you just mix it up, stir it up. You know, stir it up. Make sure you reduce the heat because you don't want the greens to burn. There's all the flavors at the bottom, so you take it and you stir it around. At least that's what I do. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but this is how I do it, you know. And it works out for me pretty good, you know. So I take that and I stir that around or whatever. And then, depending on how much greens you have, see, I have plenty more. So then I add more greens. You know, add more greens. And then, after you add the greens, you add your peppers, which I personally love because I feel like it's flavorful and it's colorful. It's pretty, you know. And then you add your garlic. You know. If you add all that, of course you're going to stir it around. Stir it up. Now after you added all of that, you're going to cover it because you want it to you want the steam to cook it. Like, we're not going to add water because we clean the greens. Look at that. They just dropped everywhere. I'll clean it up. So then you want to add the pot to it. And then you want to let it steam for a little while. Because what happens is, like, the steam will, you know, make the greens shrink. I still have more greens to add to it or whatever, but I'll let it reduce a little bit. Come back in a few minutes and then I'll add the rest of it to it and do the rest. So guys, I got a little chicken bouillon. This right here. I just take it. It's very little in here. Slim to none. Just take it and pour it in there. Not too much. You know what I mean? And then you just stir it up. Ooh, it's falling over. So I'll wait a little bit. You just want to add a little bit to, you know. It's still simmering or whatever, so let it do what it do. You see, now you see that it's cooking. So now the color starts to change or whatever. So I added the vinegar. I mixed everything up really well, so I'm going to put the top back on it. So here we go. We want to let it cook a little longer because it's, you know, simmering or whatever. It's, you know, changing over. You know, of course it's going to change colors or whatever. But it's not done totally. So I'm going to continue to stir and cover. That's the lid right there. Pushed it to the side like that because the piece is not available. So I'll show you the final product when I'm done. So guys, this is the final product. It's nice and green the way that I like it to be when it's done. I'm just sitting here stirring it up. You don't need a whole bunch of water and stuff like that. Like, you know, greens makes its own water. Because when you wash it, you know, it's water all up and through it. You know, so This is the final product. I'm gonna plate it and then I'll get back to ya. So here's the final product, guys. Try it out. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video for the next person that's looking to make some Philly J green, mixed greens, I should say. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll be back with another video real soon. Bye-bye.